Over the past couple days, some news broke about something that's very near and dear to my heart, and I just wasn't sure if I had the mental fortitude to even really tackle the subject in a video. So I've been back and forth on whether or not to even address it, because it's going to be hard to get through this without shedding a few tears, but sometimes I think it's kind of important to show vulnerability. I'm not some emotionless husk. Men can cry. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, I think that demonstrates strength. So you know what? If you're a man watching this, go outside right now, look at a beautiful sunset, and just cry your eyes out, you little bitch. Today, I'm going to be crying about the loss of the M&Ms spokescandies. Wow, even just saying that out loud was painful. It felt like poison and fire and flames leaving my mouth. But it's the truth, and sometimes it's a tough pill to swallow, but you gotta swallow regardless. It was revealed this week that the decision was made to bench the M&M Spokes Candy, the beloved characters of the M&M universe, which has deep and expansive lore that spans decades. It's some of the most well-crafted lore, up there with some of Tolkien's work. So to have them sidelined and even just blatantly retired is tough. They can take away our spokes candy, but they can't take away all the loads I've blown looking at them. God damn, those sexy M&Ms, the green M&M, especially with those high-heeled boots, hubba hubba, Jesus fucking Christ. The nuts I've busted looking at that, and I know I'm not alone. For years, the M&M spokes candies have ranked among the hottest things in the world, like above waifus for weebs even, you know? I'll drop the sarcasm here. I'm sure for a while you've at least been somewhat aware of what's been going on with the M&M's spokes candies. For a long time, they were just like goofy little skits they do with the red M&M, you know, doing shit. Before movies at AMC theaters, they'd have that little short that would play where all the M&Ms get kidnapped, strapped to a rocket, and he's defusing a bomb, and then someone's phone goes off, and it's like, the M&Ms don't want you to have your phone on during a movie. Put it on silent, please. It was just a very large marketing campaign that used these characters for a long time. Well, over the last year or so, they took those characters and then gave them weird backstories. Like, they tried to make the M&Ms have some kind of relatable stories associated with them, so it was like this big marketing overhaul in order to deliver a message that, you know, everyone should come together, everyone is welcome with M&Ms, you know, let's unify the world with M&Ms and our fiction, our lore around them. It was a really goofy campaign and it got a lot of pushback, but at the forefront was someone named Tucker Carlson who had a fucking meltdown about the M&Ms no longer being sexy. Like, he could no longer, in good conscience, jerk off and ejaculate to the sight of them. He had this huge rant about it, like the green M&Ms, her boots were taken away and given like sneakers, and he lost his goddamn mind about it. And this became a huge meme, and it even became a point of debate and controversy. And then all of this bubbled over for the last year or so, and now they've recently come out and just completely scrapped everything to do with the spokes candies, which is such a weird decision in the first place. You could have just said, all right, we won't even give them backstories. It doesn't matter. Because it's not that fucking important. It's just candy. You make candy, right? You're not changing the world. You're changing the weight of the world with how unhealthy your products are, but you're not like actually improving the world. You're just making fucking candy. You know, there's no reason to try and make these wild, pretentious statements about the candy you're making and the personality associated with it. It was a weird idea that wasn't executed well, but it led to some unforgettable moments and memes as a result of it. So I am a little sad to see that go. They've been replaced with Maya Rudolph, who's going to be doing a Super Bowl commercial for them. Now, I think there is a conspiracy that has a lot of weight to it, that this is a bait and switch where Maya Rudolph's going to announce, like, the M&Ms are sexier than ever, and then they're going to come out and all goatsy themselves or something, like a big fucking orgy. Like, I do think there is a chance that this is all just another big marketing push in order to hype up this controversy and play into it. But I also could be totally wrong, and they really just didn't want to deal with any kind of, like, public, you know, outcry and hoopla, so they just decided to completely, you know, kill off the spokes candies. Just fucking put them down. But anyway, I went over this on stream, and I want to show some of those clips just to go over it a little bit deeper, but that's basically the situation in a nutshell. Oh, they even put out a Twitter statement. America, let's talk. In the last year, we made some changes to our beloved spokes candies. We weren't sure if anyone would even notice, and we definitely didn't think it would break the internet. I hate that expression so fucking much. I really do. That is just so awful. But now we get it. Even a candy's shoes can be polarizing, which was the last thing M&Ms wanted since we're all about bringing people together. Therefore, we have decided to take an indefinite pause from the spokescandies. In their place, we're proud to introduce a spokesperson America can agree on, the beloved Maya Rudolph. We are confident Miss Rudolph will champion the... Who the fuck is this guy? He has nothing to do with M&Ms. We're confident Miss Rudolph will champion the power of fun to create a world where everyone feels they belong. What are these huge statements? You make chocolate. You just make chocolate. God damn it. What do you mean? We're saving the world one M&M at a time. This went like 3 different ways. This went fucking cattywampus real quick. Is he happy or sad? I can't tell. I'm gonna miss the sexy M&Ms. I still don't know what the fuck what the point was in all of this shit. This was the dumbest ad campaign ever. Alright, you guys remember the orange M&M? Yeah, so he has anxiety, but he doesn't let it define him. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll think about that next time I'm eating M&Ms. Which one got naked during one of the commercials? That was like, fuck, 10 years ago. There was the one where it like ripped off the coating. Do you think the decision to get rid of the mascots will hurt the company? Man, fuck no. What? The decision to even give them lore was useless anyway. It did nothing except... I mean, maybe it actually helped them because it got people talking about M&Ms. But no, I don't think it's gonna fucking hurt them. It's not like... I can't imagine there's a person out there being like, wow, I related so hard to the orange M&M, and now he's been benched, he's been sidelined. I can't in good conscience eat these M&Ms anymore. I don't see it happening. It's fucking chocolate. You think M&Ms each have a life story? You don't think the M&Ms each have a life story? Well, I mean, now they do. Or they did. For a brief period, I got to really connect with them. I don't know why the purple one Tucker keeps calling obese. She's actually thinner than the yellow one. And the blue one. These two are very rotund. Do you think they got paid their severance? I don't know. I'm expecting twitlongers from each of them, especially the orange one. About discrimination at the workplace for his anxiety or something. That would be... Now, that would be hype. If Mars went the extra mile and made a Twitter account for each of them... Then we'd be talking. Then we could have a Matt Pat game theory on it. Didn't Kellogg's do this for Tony the Tiger and they shut it down because of furries being too horny? Well, they didn't do this for Tony the Tiger. They just made like a big push on Tony the Tiger on Twitter, but then furries kept drawing porn of him. So then they shut it down. Why would M&M just drop their characters? It's probably just a Super Bowl bait and switch. I don't think they actually dropped them. But if they did, I don't think it matters. Who fucking cares? Maybe one day the spokescandies will come back and reclaim their glory, but for now, it's looking like we may have seen the last of this crew of M&Ms, and God bless. It was a great run. Well, anyway, yeah, I just want to talk about this. That's about it. So, yeah.